consolidate or try to centralize all kind of the resource and the brand and the social and all the things, and also try to build in a very strong feeling to the customer. So this is very efficient. So also for the all the business parts, while you do the campaign, actually the key purpose is like how you wanted to bring to the customer during those campaigns. So actually what I want to listen is actually we think about why we're running this campaign, what the purpose, not about the detailed plan. Actually the detailed plan is about the action. So but before we jump into the action, more about how you can bring the why we running those campaigns and why the key campaign and what we are going to focus and how to run this campaign. These are the key things that you are building the campaign strategy and of the business unit. And the other one is the total plan is more like how we base on the current situation. You find out the problem and you give the solution and you tell us and tell the business unit how to improve. And actually the model team are very good, do a lot of part about this one, analyze. Actually all those things that we are very good at right now. So still, good sign is that I think I saw a lot of bright and shining idea that coming, and even somebody you're sharing the things like it's already jump out the daily you're already doing, and more than you are doing than the daily, but still very focused on the how to improve. Okay, so the second part is that I will give by the different metric. We have a score ranking. So I was sharing my feeling about the different teams. So first of all, for the strategy thinking, I think the team A is the best. But actually the three is not a really bad, just in between the three team A is better in the strategy thinking. And the second, I will explain later about each team, why by how I can, if I look into this kind of the challenge, the task, how we're going to think about those kind of things. And the second thing is like clear planning and with action. I think both team A and C are doing good on this one. You have a clear action plan. No matter the action plan maybe not very like how to say the reality, or maybe but even you have asking the town about the last more about the feed and the most popular, and I'm really happy to hear you already checking with the people. You can do this one in a very short term. It's really great. And the second thing, the third one is about the strong data insight, and I give the high score for the team number 2. Why the reason? Because you have to analyze about the assortment. That's a very great part. You are not only analyze about the performance. You also try to analyze about which category contribute more. Like in that business unit is very necessary. But unfortunately, we don't have too much action plan to try to fix this problem. Just have an insight. And within the logical, I think the number 8, team A is better than the other two teams. And the feasibility and the practically, I think actually I give the number team C, the last one. Actually, you are the best one because you bring not only about the campaign, also find out some about the channel, how to optimize the channel, utilize the traffic, and the flash sale and brand mega offer, how to coordination together. You have to cover more the angle about how to do the action plan. Those ideas, I really hope we for the next few months we can try to make it happen. Maybe not for the last global, but for the other BU, for campaign, or maybe for the other kind of the idea. But those kind of the things, I think is very good in what I can see in the plan. And another one for the KV. Before we don't have this one, but I adding this one another metric. The KV, I think the number 2 is the back on the KV. Why? Because number 2 you have a reference about how you're going to build in this kind of the feeling. But the number C, actually the outcome is very great. I think the result, the design is very impression. But need to give more the explanation about why you come out using the guardians and the cutter, why you choose this kind of cutter, what you wanted to build the key, the feeling. You mentioned this one already, but less kind of this kind of to bring the feeling to the other. So this is what I feeling. Okay, then I go to the detail for the H team, so you can take note about what I comment. So For the first one, I think that for ELCD, right now the problem is like you have the very strong the mindset, but actually the about the assortment, we don't have the exactly plan to the assortment, and then the for the good things you have the insight, and then also you try to learning from the other understanding from the category what's the background and what the situation, and also you are understanding about the awareness and also the logo, and also you try to um, utilize everyone's who are very good at to give the solution plan. And actually the solution plan is cover the most of the part. Right now they are really facing those kind of problem. So that's a good things. But you lack of the about the assortment the like the total the market environment analyze. For example, why we running? I think that also the key question for everyone is the why when you're looking to the business, you have to understanding why we running this business. So for, what the meaningful for the company is why we pick up the those three business because they are not really success actually. Even one is already turned off. So why we keep running those kind of business? What kind of the strategy for the company? Why we keep this kind of business? Like for example, last month, if we want to build the last month, then what the purpose, right? For keeping the last month in our company, and also for the last city ELCD. Right now, their purpose is just to do the occurrence for the back item and something. But if for the company it only for selling the bad item, I think that there's a totally different direction or different things to handle out this kind of strategy. So overall, we need to think about what the purpose we running this strategy within our company. So what we can contribute. For example, we want to build a very strong awareness about the to targeting the female male the buyer, and also to building the trust, and also to use this channel to building the it like to acquire more and more brand to join the Lazada. So those part that is we are right now I think we're not clear about this one, and also we don't have the inside of the offline market, also the other competitor, because those really necessary to understanding what happened in the market. Right now we didn't see about this one. So those two parts actually is very very on top. So that's why I say that for the strategy thinking, you link up the hat, like you don't know you are not clear about what idea coming from. Then you already come in within the some inside the feeling. Okay. Actually, no yet. Okay, so just add into this part because already that we haven't had the assortment plan and inside the market. Because honestly, my understanding is means I go wrong. How can I say the wrong with the homework. The homework includes two parts. The first about the business role and the second about campaign. What actually we mainly focus on campaign planning only. Yeah. That's my mistake. Okay. Sorry to admit. But about need to understand about the objective of our EFCC. Actually, the first slide we already mentioned when we say about what EFCC. Maybe because the slide we make it short and simple, just two words, and mainly we want to deliver the message through the presenter. So maybe because this present is quite short, so not easy for people to catch up on the thing. But actually, all the things you mentioned about why the background of ELCT, why we had to run that, and why we need ELCT, and why we need to maintain that, we already mentioned at the first one. Okay. So what I want to highlight is we mentioned already, but the connection between what we highlight and then to the action plan, you need to let the other people have a very strong feeling. Okay, why we take those kind of action because we find out the current challenging, and also the challenging is because we wanted to our objective is to try to build the number one or something. So this kind of step by step. So that I say that we lack of some strategy thinking. So this is the most difficult part, but it's really the challenging for everyone to think about using this way. Why you try to build up the business, you have to keep asking yourself, what's the objective and what's the purpose you run this company, you run this project, and what's the contribution you run this project to the whole platform, to the team, and to the business. I think that it's not only about this part, all the business, the part we are doing right now. If I'm asking why we keep running the flash sale, do you have this kind of strong insight? that when I'm asking you, you can tell me immediately. Maybe we don't have a very clear about this one. I just feel okay. Flash sale is very important. Even for me, right now, you ask me suddenly what's the field, why we run the flash sale. Why? It's very important because right now flash sale have a lot of channel, very a lot of traffic. Why? We don't have the very clear answer about this one. But this one maybe they don't have the exactly the answer. But you can keep thinking. It will help to find out the direction for the next. What you will be your key focus for the next action. Okay. So this is what I want to mention. And then for the team A, the things not very good need to be improved is the you lack of the actually not only you and all the team you lack of the about the analyze about the product life cycle. These are key things you run the path run, you run the because we are the operation team. Because right now you take another role. We are not only doing the campaign things, the operation part. We are at the role to give the suggestion to the kind of the seller because they are running like a kind of the seller, the shopping shop, right? They're selling the assortment. They are not only lack of the traffic. Actually, the things is that how they can to handling the assortment to make it like running and then you have a good assortment inbound and they can selling on a good price and also the discount. These things actually we are not good. We never tried it before, and also maybe the category didn't give any the insight about this one. We need to include in this part. But from my side, actually, this is a very important part while we look into to think about the how to utilize the traffic channel and also how to utilize the campaign. Actually, it's coming from the assortment life cycle. For example, the new item, what kind of the channel and what kind of traffic you must be get. And the item already get during the promotion, how many times you need to join the campaign, and how the item already join already the launching for 6 months or even 1 year. You need to do the currents and how you're going to do handle about those kind of assortment. These are the total idea. Maybe it's not really close to our what we are doing every day, but these are things is cannot missing while you think about to jump in this kind of problem to give the solution because all the traffic plan and all the action plan actually is around this topic and then you give the solution. So right now, actually, if you find the insight, it's more about to building the awareness. But for the action plan, actually, had a like broken the connection between the okay why and how. Then they will already have some solution. But the solution is great, is detailed and also good. But I think that this is what I will mention for the team A. Okay, the second tip for the number 2, and I think the good things you have the already mentioned. You have to analyze about the assortment, at least the current contribution of the assortment, but you don't have the action plan. Like okay, what the things you want to improve because you already find out the problem. You say that okay, and right now it's a diaper and the meal that contribute a lot of GMV, right? But if you want to really build out the strong awareness, what's the solution to fix this problem, to try to balance, or you still want to keep to selling this one? Although you are actually I use already take it how to say sharing some idea. You wanted to build a different category and have a different kind of campaign. But what I want is that actually this is a key point you have to fix for the grocery. So you need to take the more suggestion or solution plan of how we can fix this problem, not just jump into the campaign because the key problem is still there. They don't have enough the strong brand and cooperation with us. So first thing is okay, we need to we set out the key things need to improve is that we need to improve in the assortment and to build a very strong coordination with the brand. So this is the key thing we need to highlight. Maybe it's not an action plan, but it is the problem right now we need to highlight. Yesterday I also told everyone this mini challenge is maybe is just need to bring all the idea you can. You don't need to really think about it. It really can apply for the reality or something. Just find out the problem and then give the solution. So that is for the team too. And yes.
Especially, we already mentioned that when you talk with, so if the review is strengthening, you can strengthen it like we have the process like the top SKU that can generate revenue. So our plan is like because certain views under grocery stores that will contribute the most. So unless there's like penetrate that grocery item with another item to bring the awareness to another gross basically or something. So that is what we mentioned, but it's not really strong.
Yes. Yeah, as I told you that actually you mentioned already in the detail of the action plan. What I mentioned is that actually this is the key the problem you have to fix. So you need to take the 1 or 2 slide to explain. Oh, okay. For the next step, you are going to fix this problem because if you fix this problem, you will get a very like obviously improve. So then the key thing is that you want to pick up the key point to the not only building a strong mindset awareness, but also to try to figure out the key challenges right now. Because why I mentioned about this one, because you already have an insight to showing the current situation, but you don't have the really key summarize. Okay, those are the things we need to improve, and take the more slide to give the inspiration about how we improve. But you combine in the the detailed action plan. So this is what I'm talking about. The logistical is not very strong because you need to step by step to you have a plan, find out the insight, and okay, this is the weak point you need to improve, and then go to action plan. Okay, you have a cross category, and then you recruit the buyer, the different assortment. So this is what I mentioned. And also, from the strategy, and you are going to the detail very fast. This is also the same problem I mentioned. You didn't give the too many about the strategy thinking, but to the detail too fast. So I hope that we can have a more or 2 slides to talk about okay how we're going to do and how we're going to solve the key problem. Then we go to the action plan because I thought the action plan actually have a lot of good idea. Okay, the other one is about the for the campaign. Although I say it's not a same understanding as mine, but while the team B you're building the campaign, actually you need to understanding for the last month actually this is high frequency. The people buying the things they have to come in buying every month or every week. So those are the key things. But I didn't saw you have a different weeks team, but actually it's more focused. Need to be more focused on by the customer behavior to building the like really the strong trust and also the buying behavior between the customer who are really ready to buy the things again and again because for ELCD and the last mile is totally different about the audience operation strategy. The ELCD they focus on the buyer the most item they not buying every day or every time the big assortment and also the home appliance they cannot like buying the very frequent. But for the grocery and for the last mile, actually they buy the little things very frequent for the snake or something. So for the while we think about the team and actually we need to think about how to utilize the customer behavior to make the very strong like the repurchase behavior. Okay, and the other for the last one, number C. And I think that the good thing is that you are trying to understanding the historical issue and try to figure out what really happened for the top TBC, and you have a very you have mentioned about the proposition, also about okay why you want to build those things. Then you have one part you mentioned about the PDP. Actually, this is really the key problem of the last TBC said that you also have this kind of insight. They have a very big problem about the PDP decoration. It's really struggling, really shock people. And then about the on-site visibility, I already mentioned you have the solution for than the other two teams. Not only about the campaign and traffic, you also mentioned all of the Sky Shopping channel. That's very great. And you also have an insight about how to optimize about the last global channel. The other team actually you also have own channel, but you didn't mention about how to build do something in the last mile channel and also that ELCD channel. They have their own icon on the homepage. So then they are their own channel, then they can do something there for the action plan, not only the campaign. And but for the best thing is that you also jump to the detail very fast, and they're talking about the brand mega offer, the too many slides about this topic, so too fast. And also, I think the idea is good, but you didn't give the total solution for the last TBC. Actually, their key problem is about item, item. So you need to take the more 2 slide to give the solution how to fix the problem of the last global item. No, you need to deduct the other slide. You have too much about the detail, too much. But about the fix the, because you also mentioned about the customer, the issue, right? But you didn't give the solution. I remember that we have this kind of discussion with all the country, the high level sitting together. Like, do we need to insist to keep the Glasgow TBC business? And we now at that time we say, okay, we already closed because we really so it's not really necessary in this season, because they really take a lot of traffic, and they don't contribute anything. But for those key problems, actually we need to find out the very like key the solution, how we going to improve to fix out the problem, that okay, how to avoiding the items still coming within a lot of like non-PDP, and they just publish, and also within the bad feeling about the assortment. So coming with this kind of things, how to separate the last global and between the TBC is very important. So you need to highlight in the beginning, okay, I think that right now still a lot of people kind of confused about the last global and the TBC. What's the difference? Actually in the beginning the same, because I didn't find out that any different from the TBC. The TBC only difference is like, okay, the TBC the item is from the Chinese brand, Chinese seller. But actually for my in my mind, it's a TBC should not become those kind of channel. It should be the okay, all the collection is a very fancy item from the other country. Then they wanted to sell in here. So these are the key things. I think you all mentioned the few points, but you didn't mention on the top. These are the key things we need to fix, and to following this kind of the point, and we can give them more solution, and then the step by step. Okay, if we want to very focus on some limit item, then the action plan will be different. Then we can figure out how we can going to improve by the total feeling and building a very strong mindset to the customer. Okay, so this is a command for all the team. So I think overall, the good thing I already highlight is like everyone, you also have a very strong insight to find out the background, and also to keep the solution, and also the action plan, how to improve. I think that's a really good part. And also second thing is that while you keep the solution, you also to try to doing the more beyond that you are doing right now. You give some more better idea even then. And also saw a lot of good idea. Maybe I think that made me very happy and exciting, because everyone here, you might do very great in the previous company, and you might do very great in your like before. But I think here you place the chance to stand out, to showing your idea, or maybe to bring some that's very strong, like creative to the team. I think this is the things, and I think that we people here we can do, and we can contribute a lot of idea even in a very short term. So that's a very good part. So I think we can keep following, keep doing. And why I suggest, because if you don't do, you will be very you will forget how to do it. This kind of the things, your brand need to be practiced every time. That keep to do some creative things. Then you can bring and come in a lot of different ideas. So and I think for the other part, just about what I mentioned about the strategy. It's not worrying, because just the first time, so we didn't need to do everything very well in the one workshop. But moving forward, and we hope every team can like still keep doing the what we are doing, like today, like while to fight, you try to fix some problem, you get a new task. Think about okay, what's the problem right now? What's the challenging I have to fix, and bring your solution, and then you come up with an action plan. So the strategy thinking you can practice in your mind. It's okay, because everyone have a different angle, have a different view. But the key thing is like that you are trying to do the thing, follow your thinking, and to take action. This is a very good part, because you are thinking, not only take action. So that's what I want to highlight. All these things for the 2 days workshop is like keep refreshing, and keep to inspire yourself. Keep thinking, and then keep to breathe more creative, and then you can keep improving. Okay, so that's all the thing I want to share with everyone. Thank you.